reporting functionality things. Yeah. Please go ahead, Praveen.
Yeah. Basically, thing after completing of this thing, reporting functionality, we are able to access the SAP reports and enter the selection criteria. While you are executing the report, what will be your selection criteria? You can use your variant, and you can use the drill down functionality. You can export your report in Excel like that, and you can set up the default printer and print the report as well, and then you define the user profile setting also, a specific user profile setting in your against your user ID, so that if you want to see the profile in that particular layout or in some other fashion in your report, that you are able to execute. Next slide, please. Yeah, here it is example I am given the cost element. Okay, the just in SAP system, whether it is the actually this is the screen of the cost element. That's why I mentioned the R3 system. Okay, because in S4 HANA system, it cost element has been eliminated. It is the part of the GL account itself. Okay, in GL account itself, we have to mention the cost element category. Here in this screen, you are able to see the 1243 in 31. This is the basically different types of cost element category itself. Okay, so when you are after the executing this one, you have to click, then you have to here there is the view. Just see, here is the icon, arrow button is there, that you have to click, then this pop-up will come, and here you have to select the radio button, that is called the spreadsheet. Once you will select the spreadsheet, then your report will be and you have to put the click button, and then your report will be exported in your Excel sheet itself.
See, it all depends as to how do you want this report to come to you. Whether you want it in an Excel format, spreadsheet means it is an Excel format, local file, it will come to your computer or your laptop, or you want it only in a TXT, rich text format, or you want in an HTML format. In case you want to put it in the internet, then it has to be in the HTML format. So it all depends on your choice of the report format, how it should appear. Yeah, Jaji.
Yeah, here I have mentioned the selection criteria, how you are going to select the things. So here the period that today, current period, current year, current month, like that. Radio button is there. So that means either you are able to select only one field in that. Then there is the next is called that the selection. First one was the period, then come as the selection. There are things. Okay, employment status that I have given, personal area that I have given, and based on that, here you are able to see the one icon, and if you will click, then such types of button pop-up will come, and here you can give them multiple single value, and then you can and then you have to execute this one. So all the things will be saved, and accordingly you will execute the report. And based on this input parameter, your report will be executed in a system. Yeah, next slide, please. Here, variant functionality. These are the icon. These are the fields. When you will click on the variant, here that one is the create the new variant. Another one the change the existing variant, and third one is the save the variant. This is the icon for the save the layout. Okay, once you will click the change or create the new variant, in that case what happened, in this pop-up this window button will be come up, and these are the basically field name. Okay, these are the field name, which field you want to select for your report. That you have to select from the right hand side, and you have to pull it to the left hand side, and then you have to execute this one, and your report will be executed accordingly. Whatever the field you have selected on the right hand side box, that field will be appeared in your report. And after that, you can also save this layout. Whenever you want to execute the report, you can use this variant, and your report will be always displayed in this according to this variant only.
Yeah, this is similar to in an Excel worksheet you have got, let us say 22 columns, and for your requirement you need only 12 columns. So what do? We try to hide those columns and take a report. Okay, and maybe some other time you didn't need the second column, you wanted the fifth column, then you can again change. The only difference between that and this on a crude sense, in Excel, once you have hidden the column, when you want to take another column, then you cannot save whatever format in which you wanted. Here, every variant can be saved, so that as Mr. Praveen says, next time you can go to that variant only and then pull out a statement instead of again doing the whole thing. So that is possible. That is what he is trying to explain. So for a particular kind of your requirement, you make one kind of these are all the fields that you would have had left side. And tomorrow maybe next one more set of fields you want, then you can draw from here and then put it, or draw from here and then remove it. So that also can be saved, so that you have from the same data, you have got different layouts for you to have an output. That is possible. Am I right, Mr. Praveen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, next slide.
Can we proceed?
Yes. Yeah, same thing here I have explained. One is the filter, then sorting, ascending order or descending order, then change the layout, which I have explained in the previous slide. They change the layout, save the layout, and select the layout. These are the different icon. Okay, for executing the report. And okay, next slide, please. This is for the foreground or background, executing of the report in the foreground or in the background. So once you have input all the criteria, then on the top of the report, you have to click, and then you will find whether you have to execute in the background or you have to execute in the foreground. In the foreground, in the menu itself, you will get the execute button. That okay. You can click the execute button, that then your report will be executed in the foreground. If you want to execute the report in the background, then in the top main menu bar, you have to select the menu option, and there you have to execute in the background. That option is there. Okay, next slide, please. Drill down functionality. Suppose while you are executing the report, after that you want to see from where this figure has come up. You have to click on that line, then it will come to the lower level, and drill downing the same thing. At the end level, you will get the document which is posting in your system. Okay, the system will show you the posted document, and that will just I have explained here.
Yeah, that means once you have selected a line, then you can start drilling down to find out up to which level you want to go and look for the further information above or below.
Yeah, same thing I have explained in the previous slide itself. What are the format is available, in which format you can export your report. That is the converted spreadsheet, rich text format, HTML format, that is like that. Yeah, this is the things we have explained how to set up the printer, default printer in the SAP system.
This is something what you do in the house or office also. You set up, if you have 2-3 printers connected, or sometimes you work on 2-3 printers in various places, then once you come back home, then you set up printer as the default for whatever printer you have in the house. Something similar to that. So anyway, when we go for other companies, all these things they will do. So we need not worry about it. The printer button is same. I think all of you know,
Yeah.
nothing, no change. We have this icon everywhere. Shall I continue, Praveen?
Yes. Next slide. Yeah, here it is basically format. How you the things you want to execute in your system. So basically, this is the decimal notation. How you want to suppose you are executing report. So whether you want to put the decimal in just like the Indian fashion, and we are putting the comma in place of decimal in the European or US country like that, Eastern country. So in which format you want to put the things that you can select here, and based on that your report will come. Same way for the date, which types of date you want to select, that format is also there. You have to select the things here. Just can you give the this one lens on this part, decimal
Which
notation
one?
and
Selection.
yeah, decimal notation. Yeah, this is called the decimal notation. Here you find the different types of decimal, how you want to, and below that there is the date format. In which format you want to put the date in your report. Okay. Wrap up.
This is the wrap up of what we have done so far. Yeah, please proceed.
Yeah. Basically, we have described the SAP and identity of the different module used by the SAP, list of the benefit of the HANA system, S4 HANA system, define the common terminology of S4 HANA system and concepts, navigate the system, S4 HANA system, T-code and utilize the advanced functionality in SAP, find, execute, work with the S4 HANA reports. That the things we have explained in this presentation. That's it. Now I want to share and I want to show you about the detail about the SESPL, basically the Sangam ERP solution.
Yeah.
Detail about the Sangam ERP solution.
One second, Praveen ji.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
we will. This recording I am stopping. Then we will go and then have a look at what SESPL can offer to us. And then if time permits, we can just again go and see the actual screens of SAP.
Yeah. For that purpose,